What's good, YouTube? So today's video is going to be on Nike jerseys, Nike football jerseys to be precise. And we have a Nike Elite for you here. We have the first run Nike Elite. We have a Nike Limited jersey for you here, a Nike Game jersey for you here, and a Nike Legend jersey for you here. So we got a lot of information I want to put on this video, try to help anybody buying these jerseys the best I can. All right. So we're going to get into the Nike Pat Mahomes Elite jersey. This is a Vapor Untouchable. And just for you guys to know what Vapor Untouchable means, it just means the fit. So the Elite version has a Vapor Untouchable, and the Limited has a Vapor Untouchable. The rest do not. All right, so that's why Vapor Untouchable is in the description. And sometimes you won't see it in the description is because it's a little bit more loose fit. I don't know how loose it is. I don't know how more snug it is, but that's what they describe it as. So as we get into Nike jerseys in general, Nike has had the NFL license since 2012 to 2020, and then they just renewed an extension from 2020 to 2028. So Nike jerseys are going to stick around for a while. All right. On this 2020 version, we had what Nike's calling a stretch woven material. Now, there's going to be some differences between the Elites and the others. This is significantly more expensive. Do I think it's worth the price tag? No. But if you can get it on discount, or if you really, really enjoy that player or team, then what's money really worth? You know, with that being said, we're going to take a look into this jersey a little bit more in depth, compare it to this first run Elite jersey, and then get into the others. All right. So, as I said before, you start off with a stretch woven material is what Nike's calling it. It also repels water. Great way to tell if it's fake or not, too. So we're going to do a little bit of a water test for you guys later. All right. So let's get into this. So we have here the collar. And then let's take a look at the tag. You have your $325 for retail. I did not pay retail, and I never do, or I try not to. Then you have your seamless tag there. And as you can see, the nameplate a little bit across the back. Okay. And then Nike's calling this a chainmail vented neck grill, but it has a jeweled NFL logo as it hits off the light. Pretty dope. So this is supposed to create ventilation and then also have some sort of stretch to it, blah, blah, blah. We have a kiss cut twill on the shoulders. Now, difference between kiss cut and regular cut, as you can see on my football jerseys here. So one difference would be, as you see here, the stitching is, let me focus on it. The stitching is right on the twill, on the material. And the kiss cut is a little inverted, I guess is the word to use. But you have the twill first, and then you have the actual stitching part a little bit raised. So that's a kiss cut. All right. So we get into the Nike symbol on the sleeve. And then on this Elite version, you have the sublimated design on the armband sleeve portion. So on a lot of limiteds and games, you'll see that pressed like this. Some sort of press. Then you have on the new Vapor Elite jerseys, you have your ribbed arm cuffs. Now, just a little bit of history. 2012 to 2016, they made this Elite jersey, and you see the paneling, and you see the fly wire on the neck, which is a basketball technology. And from 2016 to now, you'll see this newer styled Elite jersey. I'm going to take a look into the differences between this one and this one. As we move down the jersey, you have lasered perforations, and that is one clear difference between this one and an Elite jersey from the past. And then we have your jock tag. Let me focus it for you guys. Hold on. You have that satin finish. Pretty cool. All right. So, as I was talking about the perforations before, on the first run, you have a mesh here. So every solid panel that you see on the first run Elite jerseys are all water repellent material. And I believe a stretch material as well. And on the mesh, this is for breathability. So they put the mesh panels here. They put the mesh panels on the side. Your AFL Lamar Hunt patch. Beautifully done. That is paying tribute to the Chiefs owner. You have your nameplate. Right there, boom. Pretty cool. I believe this one has a nameplate as well. The Brady. The limited versions, but we'll get into that again. You have your Big 15. And one of the differences, as I was mentioning earlier, is apparently they have, so to make this 2020 version, it only takes 5 panels of the jersey. And to make this one, I believe it was about 10 panels. So they lightened the panels up. They talked to the players about where they want stretched materials at. They talk to the players of where they want ventilation at. And as you can see, the perforated holes. You see this kind of Y seam coming down. And then you get your perforated holes on the bottom. So you have your kiss cut stitching here as well. Let's take a look at the inside real quick so you guys can see. So that's the numbers from inside. Let me see. In fact, let me turn this around real quick, guys. So you have your, there you go. So you have your stitching inside. Of course, you guys know me for my Nike Authentic basketball jerseys reviews. So here we have made in Honduras. This is 88% nylon, 12% spandex on the body, and then 100% polyester somewhere else. We have your inspection sticker, and then we have your production date, fall of 2020. It's what the first 4 letterings and numbers stand for. Very similar to what you see in your basketball. Hold on one second. Let me just... There you go. Boom. All right. So fall 20 is the production for Nike for this jersey. Okay. So, of course, I'm going to be a little silly with it, but I'm going to repel some water, and what it should do is bead up. So, hold on one second, guys. Let me try to do this the best I can. So, all right. I think that's enough fucking water. Let's go. So, as you see here, so as you can see here on the Cruise, you have that, it kind of beat it up. So it shouldn't go into the material. And let me put a little bit more on the, I'm gonna wet my whole floor, fuck it. So, all right, now we got a nice little fucking water going on. Okay. So, as you can see here, it beads up, which is the point. It's supposed to repel the water and not get soaked into it. Boom. Okay. And then you see the limited jersey. It went completely into fabric. Silly shit. I believe I heard something as Nike made this for guys who want to wear the Authentics to the game. And you can see the bead. And then the same for the Cruise jersey. On the mesh, it would actually absorb. And then here, it's funny enough, this is actually beading up as well. But as you can see on this part, it absorbed into the material. So, whatever, man. I'm not wearing this in the rain, but I get it. If you're gonna go to the ball game, you're gonna support your team. You're gonna wear the Authentic jersey, and then you're gonna put fucking, you know, if you're gonna be wearing this in the rain, you don't want to get fucking soaked, I guess. So that is the Elite jerseys. Okay. So as we take a look at the paneling on the Cruise, again, this is the first run of the Vapor Elite. We see all the mesh paneling here. Okay. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about was the Flywire on the neck. And in fact, let me see if I could. So instead of having this metallic NFL symbol, it's more like a pearlized NFL symbol. Let me just get a sharper. There we go. And Flywire is a basketball technology. So let me show you guys what Flywire looks like. This is my OG LeBron James shoe. And you really can't tell, but if you can. There's some Flywire coming across. And basically it's the same technology used. Do I have another shoe that has Flywire? In fact, I do. So let's look at this one. Motherfuckers. Anyway. Maybe able to see it on this. Okay, so this is an example of Flywire. You see the red little loopholes? That's Flywire. So basically, on a basketball shoe, it's supposed to form your foot. And I'm assuming on the neckline, if you get stretched, it'll come right back. Blah, blah, blah. So that's the Vapor Elite. This is the first run from 2012, 2016. And this is the second run. All right. So now we're going to get into the limited and the game jersey. So this is your limited jersey. We have the 100th anniversary. And they claim to say this is the closest thing you'll get to an Authentic. All right. So the limited does have stitching on the twill. Now on the Authentic of a Tom Brady jersey, where you see that silver is actually stitched as well. So you get a little bit more quality on the Authentic. Not a bad jersey. If you can catch these on sale, I think they're even better. But then you have your embroidered Patriots, your twill on the sleeves. Okay. Your embroidered Nike symbol instead of a pressed Nike symbol. And then we'll get into the game jerseys over there. You have your satin extra large jock tag. This also has the date. We have fall of 2019 right there. Your inspection stickers on the back right there. Okay. You have your chainmail, but again, you know, the Authentic's probably more performance based. This one's probably more look. Not a bad jersey. Think it's a pretty solid jersey. Definitely can't hate on the limited. You have your nameplate with your single stitch twill. And the twill is much different. So this is very different material. And let me bring back Pat Mahomes. So on this, you get that regular cloth type material here. And then you get more of a different material twill. There. So, and then this is the only one. I mean, you have the Y seam here as well. Very similar to the Authentic. So this one's like a playoff. You know, it's the swingman of NBA jerseys. But that's how the back looks. All right. So that's the limited jersey, guys. So here we have the game jersey. This is the $100 version of the Nike jersey. And to mention earlier, the limited jersey is the $150 version. And then you also have the jeweled, like, NFL sign. This is the 100th anniversary patch. And again, this is the $150 version. This is what we're about to review is the $100 version. So I got this on Nike.com for great steals, $80 on sale. This represents the Super Bowl in which they won. As you see, the Lamar Hunt patch, AFL, and then you can see the differences between a game and an Authentic. So the threading on the football, threading on the A, just different there. All right. So this is, again, your game jersey. You have pressed on applications, pressed on the shoulder pads, pressed on Super Bowl symbol, and stitched patch. As we go down the numbers, you get your pressed on numbers, pressed on sleeves, decals, and Nike sign. Okay. You have your jock tag. You lose the satin, as you can see here. So you lose the satin there. No stretch on any of these jerseys. You have mesh on the side panels. This is your tags. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So that's it for the game jerseys. Now that says $120, but these do go for $100 because I guess it's a special edition jersey. But typically the game jerseys are for $100. So last but not least, we have the Legend jersey. Okay. Now all of these graphics are also heat pressed. What the fuck? I thought they were sublimated. So here we have, take a look at the inside here as well. So you get your inspection sticker there, and then your 2018 holiday there. All right. So we have the Deion Sanders Legacy jersey. This is now, I believe now, this may have changed because this may be an older run, but I believe now these jerseys are all sublimated on. So whatever graphics you see, this is a 2017, spring 2017 inspection sticker. So it seems like this has some sort of heat pressed or some sort of pressed on application similar to the game jerseys. I believe the Legend jerseys now have sublimation into the jersey. So basically like a t-shirt. But I'll show you these again. You got your NFL rubberized logo. So pressed on stuff, pretty much the same jersey we just reviewed. You do still get your nameplate pressed on again. Okay. Deion Sanders. And that's that, guys. I have bored you enough. So I'm going to put all these jerseys together. Hold on. And we're going to take one last look at them. All right. So here you guys have it. All right. You have your 2020 Elite Vapor Untouchable jersey, Pat Mahomes. You have, let me see what date. I believe this is 2013. So you have your 2020 Vapor Untouchable Pat Mahomes jersey. You have your 2014 Authentic Elite Victor Cruz jersey. You have your limited jersey, Tom Brady. And then you have your game jersey. You still see the wet. And as you can see, these are gone. For the most part, they're all gone. You have a little residue there. You have your game Pat Mahomes jersey, and then your Deion game / legend jersey. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This video is long as hell. I try to put out as much information as I can. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We out. Peace.